What's up, guys? My name's Devin.
And I'm Cameron.
And this is Lilith. And welcome to this episode of Watch,
Chat,
Play. Hey guys, thank you for joining us. Today we're going to talk about a couple of things. We're going to talk about the future of consoles, because it seems to be a whole lot of news surrounding Nintendo's gear, PlayStation's gear, not really Microsoft's gear.
Nah, no one cares about them anyway.
I mean, why would we? We're talking about that, and we got this little fella here.
It's a lady.
Okay, it's a snake. Snakes are dudes. They're like ladybugs. They're all ladies. Snakes are all dudes. That's science. So what's up? What's up with what you're holding? Why are you holding a snake?
Oh, this is my pet. She's a little ball python.
She's a little ball. Is that the classification of the snake? It's a
no,
little
well,
ball.
she's a pastel ball python, but she's just a baby, so she's tiny.
How big will that snake be?
Quite a bit longer, probably.
Thank you for being very exact in your measurements.
Quite
a bit longer. Scientific fact from Cameron.
I don't know how big they're supposed to get, but she will get a lot bigger as long as I feed her.
So, where did you go to buy your pet snake?
PetSmart.
How many animals does PetSmart sell? Like a lot?
Mm-hmm.
They have like birds and puppies and turtles and jaguars, obviously.
Oh yeah.
So why a snake?
Because snakes are cool.
Have you ever owned a snake before?
No, I have.
I could tell. She looks pretty banged up.
No, she's shedding.
Okay, why is she shedding?
Because that's how they grow. They shed.
That's weird.
She's very active. She's usually not this active.
Can we do a live mouse feeding on camera?
Sure. Well, I don't have live mouse.
Well, like
frozen,
live, but we can do like a live shot of her eating.
Yeah, sure.
That'd be cool. So sweet.
Sorry,
PETA. Snakes gotta eat. So we might do that.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah, so we'll do that. Will we be able to do that here?
She has like a little box that I feed her in, so we can do it in the box.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Is my snake in a box? So do you want to put like the box here and put the snake in the box?
We can do that.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Okay.
All right, we might do that. So cool. We'll feed a mouse to a snake. So if you're not into that, maybe you're not gonna be into this episode. Cool. All right. Well, how was your week? Because we were going to talk about that last episode and we didn't. Because this is technically, counting the episode that was 0, we have 10 episodes. But the first one was just you setting up when we were set building. So that one doesn't really count. So this is technically our 9th episode.
Cool.
So last week we were going to do that and we didn't. So how was your week? What'd you do?
Let's start with you. How was your week, Devin?
My week was really busy. I had a 30-page research report to do, and it was one of the worst experiences I've ever experienced in my entire life.
30 pages?
It's 30 pages. So you had to have something that was pertinent to your life, and then you had to research it, argue its case, have facts and figures and stuff like that. So what I did was I wanted to add language to Kent State University's attendance policy for commuter students like me, because I drive like an hour and 15 minutes to campus. I passed 2 other campuses to get there. And there was an issue last winter, well, like a month ago, where I had to pass 2 closed campuses to get to mine that was open. Or I would have gotten a full letter deduction grade because I'd already missed 2 absences because I had a daughter. So the whole premise was we need to put like language into the policy to protect situations like that. So I've been exhausted, man. Overall I can handle working full-time, going to school full-time, having, a wife and a daughter. Like, it's never really bothered me. Even adding the show to it, it's never really bothered me. This is the first time where, I was working on a project and I was dying. So
That's a lot, yeah.
It was bad, man. So it's done. It's turned in. I have to do a presentation and present it to the campus provost. I had to do that. But and then I have the rest of my finals. So that's exhausting, man. That helped me know that I'm not a researcher type person. I will not be that guy. But other than that, it was good. I played a lot of Dark Souls.
Cool.
I am no better at Dark Souls now than what I was when we did the Let's Play.
But did you take the first boss down?
Yes, the one that I couldn't beat with you.
Yeah.
I had spent over an hour fighting the guy.
That sounds right.
And everything that I kept on doing was me being impatient. He would do this thing where he would wind up to attack me, and it would take way longer than I thought it should. And that was my fault for assuming that it would go faster than it did. So it was each and every time I died, it was a direct result of me being impatient. So then I died. So that sucked. But yeah, so I checked it out from work, so I didn't buy it. I don't think I'd buy it. If when you're done with it, I might borrow it.
Okay.
But that might be it. I don't know. That's not a game I was gonna buy.
I'm struggling with some bosses.
Yeah, when I came in tonight, you were fighting some giant dragon thing.
It was the old demon king, something like that. In the it's like a lake area. There's a big snake that shoots lightning outside the door. I cannot remember the thing's name for the life of me, even though I've been fighting it.
Lightning?
If you get her mad enough, she can shoot lightning. But yeah, I've been fighting that thing. It's an optional boss, but whenever I'll make progress through like a whole another area, and I'll pop back down to this area to fight this boss over and over again. I've been working at it for like a week, probably. And I finally took it down just before we started recording today. Mm-hmm. Man, did that feel good.
Good. And everybody has told me that there's a sense of accomplishment that you get from playing Dark Souls and beating a really big boss that you generally don't get anywhere else. And I was telling you when we were doing rehearsals, I was stuck on Nightmare mode of Batman Arkham Knight. There's this place in Serenity Church where you have to fight a whole bunch of like the Arkham Knight's tanks and helicopters and drones and stuff like that. And I could not beat it for the life of me, but I played Dark Souls with you, and it kind of taught me to really be more patient, be more precise with what you're doing. And I'd been playing that level for like a month easily, and then I kept putting it down because I couldn't beat it. Went back, beat it that night, sent you a picture of it. So yeah. So there are things that you can pick up from Dark Souls that will help you in other games, which I thought was pretty cool.
Speaking of things that you need patience to play, Briar, my friend Briar, our friend Briar,
Briar,
he showed me this game, Cthulhu Virtual Pet.
Okay.
It's you take care of a little baby Cthulhu, which is pretty fun. But it's the mini games.
What is a Cthulhu?
Cthulhu Fatagan is, I don't know if you ever heard of H.P. Lovecraft.
Yes.
In his world that he's created elder gods, and Cthulhu is one of the elder gods that lives in the ocean that is a world devourer, and it's slumbering, and you're raising Cthulhu.
Oh,
so you're trying to
little guy.
Bring him back to life and murder all of the world.
Wow.
Because it's fun. But that part of the game is not what I'm talking about.
Okay.
There's a little mini game that you do to earn the coins that you buy food to feed him or whatever. And it's kind of like a Flappy Bird, but it's better than Flappy Bird because I sucked really hard at Flappy Bird. But you're going up. And I wish we had a way we could record a mobile game just so I could show you guys what I'm talking about. But you touch either side of the phone screen, and it jumps to the left or right depending on what side you touch.
Yeah.
And you're trying to jump through holes in black bars. Simple. And if you touch the black bars or the black boxes, you die. So I keep going up, and like at first I sucked really bad at it. I could barely get like one. And earlier today, I'm at work, and my high score was stuck at 21 for a really long time. And Briar sends me a message today. He's like, I beat it. And he got 24. It's like, oh, man.
So every platform that you pass
counts as 1 point.
Is 1 point. Okay.
Yep. So, and I'm sitting there, I'm trying to get warmed back up. I'm hitting like 10, 14 and stuff. And then I have this really awesome run. I just keep going and going and going. Screen cap it. And I got 36. Which is 12 more than Briar. And he just sent me a little smiley face with a gun pointing towards his head. I'm like, sorry, man. I didn't mean to beat you that bad.
If it makes you feel any better, my high score is 4. I sucked at Flappy Bird. I suck equally as bad at Cthulhu.
Because Cthulhu Virtual Pet mini game, I don't even know what you call it. But if you don't have that game, it's free on Android. I don't know if it's on iPhone as well. It might be. Oh yeah, Jules plays it on the iPhone, so it's free on iPhone too.
Thanks, Jules.
It's worth it.
Well, that kind of spawned off a conversation point that we were going to have. So,
what are you doing?
I think Lilith wants a little drink of your Mountain Dew there.
Well, I guess.
What would happen if you put the whole snake in your Mountain Dew? Would she have superpowers?
She'd be really sticky, and probably die of diabetes.
So,
considering there's like 75 grams of sugar in that cup.
So you're saying like there's no snake insulin?
Probably not.
Snake insulin?
What are you doing?
Trying to get
I don't know, but it's cute. You're pretty freaking cute.
Get up on Carnage. But yeah, so mobile games are getting better.
Yes.
They're getting a lot better. When I first got my cell phone, there was like Tetris, there was like dumb crap like that. Mm-hmm. It was really bad. And then each generation of phone games can do more. People are putting more stock in it.
Let's take a step way back. High school. TI-83 calculator.
Yes.
Did you ever download the games that people would make?
No, I would just write boobs on it. Or boobies on
80085.
135 has says boobies. That was the only game I played on a calculator. What were you playing on a calculator?
There are programs that you plug your calculator in a computer and you can go out and download games.
Nerd?
Oh, come on.
Why did you what was the name of the calculator?
TI-83.
Why did you have that?
Because that's what we needed for the algebra. I don't know. So I would put like offshoot
algebra.
Crappy brah. Offshoot Marios, Tetrises, just stupid stuff that people made. I even tried my hand at making a game once. Didn't work out so well, but nope. You're not climbing down. Come here. Come here.
Well, the thing
Hey! Let go of that.
Considering how busy I am with school, I don't have a whole lot of time to sit down and play like console-based games right now. I just don't. I'm really excited about summer. Summer's coming up. The end is nigh. Holy crap! I'm almost at summer. But I play a lot of mobile stuff. Mm-hmm. So I played Clash of Clans a lot, and then I got bored with it.
Clash Royale.
So Clash Royale, you introduced me into, and then I don't remember who told Briar about it. Did you?
What?
Clash Royale.
Clash Royale, probably, because I was hyping that game pretty hardcore.
So then we have a clan called Do It You Won't, because that's like Briar's Do You Won't. That's Briar's catchphrase. That way we can play together.
Is he Glorious Otter?
Yes.
Now I understand everything.
So Briar's Glorious Otter, that's his name. He is terrible at the game. He's really bad.
I whooped him and I suck at that game.
Yeah, I've never. I always destroy all three of his towers in his castle. He doesn't touch anything. And his response is always, "Why do I even play this game?" I feel bad. Briar, we're being really hard on you tonight, and we love you, but
you're one of my favorite people.
But you're really bad at video games, so I don't know what to tell you. But that raises the question: the Nintendo format is going toward what they said from the NX. What I've heard for rumors is they're trying to bridge the gap between console-based gamers and mobile-based gamers. Mm-hmm. What does that mean? Does that mean that they're going to let me take my console with me and play on the go? Or are they saying that they're trying to make this a universal system for mobile games and Nintendo games to play on the same system?
I really don't know. Well, my idea, because they sold the rights to some of their stuff to a mobile-exclusive developer. So, obviously, they're making some kind of mobile game that's either going to be on cell phones or they're bridging the gap to cell phone users, which would make perfect sense because, the 3DS... I mean, the 3DS is fantastic.
The
3DS, my apologies. It's selling awesome, but it's nothing compared to the cell phones that these people have. So, if they can get their grubby paws on everyone by putting Mario on cell phones as well as their new console...
Right.
That would be great. Like, being able to come home and play your Mario that you've been playing on your phone on your TV, or even just have like a mini game that you play while you're on the go that adds stuff to your home console whenever you get back home would be great.
Well, yeah, because a lot of people come into the store and it's going to sound bad, but a lot of people don't know what they're talking about with video games. So they'll, do you have a Mario game for Xbox 360? I have Rayman Legends. That's as close as I can get you. I have like Terraria, which is 8-bit style, which is as close as I can get you. But people keep on looking for the games that they played when they were kids on the stuff that they have, which is not always Nintendo, because Nintendo is the least well-performing console-based system.
The poor Wii U.
Which, Wii U Star Fox Zero came out today.
Shoot! I wanted that.
I got a free copy of it. So.
Aw.
Yeah, someone play that. Do a barrel roll. But it's, I don't know, man. I think it's a smart decision, but what if this takes off? What if Nintendo finds out that they're saving grace because they've been in third ever since Nintendo versus PlayStation versus Microsoft.
Wii.
The Wii outperformed the 360
and PlayStation
3.
100 million units.
Okay, but
the Wii was hot.
But now 360, PlayStation 3, Xbox One, PlayStation 4. The Nintendo is irrelevant right now.
The Wii U, is not doing well, but that Wii still 100 million. That's like PS2. Yeah. That's like PS2 range, which is unbelievable.
I'll give Nintendo the 3DS handheld system, which is probably why they're even thinking about going mobile, because their mobile devices are best performing. But I just think it's weird, because if Nintendo finds out that this is the thing that saves their brand, how long before Sony? How long before Sony goes mobile? How long before Xbox goes mobile? Because they have Microsoft Glass. So if you have
HoloLens?
Well, the HoloLens is a device.
Microsoft isn't Google Glass is what you're talking about?
No, Microsoft Glass is like the name of their like dashboard where you can play stuff on your
I don't play Xbox.
Your phone. Well, I don't either, but I need to know. But your phone, like the PlayStation app.
Okay.
You can do that on your phone and computers with Windows 10. And the new update for PlayStation 4 was apparently supposed to let us play PlayStation 4 games on our computer.
Yeah, you can remote play, just like I do with my Vita. You can do that on computers now.
On a Sony computer, or can I do it like on my laptop?
You can get the app.
But does that hurt console gamers?
Not really. Because, I mean, you still have to have the PS4.
So it'll only work if I sync my laptop up with my PlayStation 4 and then I can stream...
It's remote play. So, like, if someone wants to watch your TV, you can send whatever you're playing on your PS4 onto your PC and play it that way.
So do I plug my controller into my system?
You probably could, depending on how you want to play. So if you wanted to use like the Microsoft Pro controller, is that what it is?
The Elite controller?
Elite.
Yes.
The Elite controller, you could send it to your PC and play it that way with the Elite controller.
Right on.
Mapping all your controls and all that stuff. So I mean, it is super cool, and it's very minimal delay. But
all right. Well, we'll see. I like the idea of games being everywhere. Obviously, who doesn't? I mean, that's why the Vita did well in the beginning. It's not doing so well right now. But, you know, you could play at home, port it to your Vita, play at work, come back home, port it back to your system. That's awesome. So if the Nintendo can figure out how to bridge that gap, like the Wii U is an awesome device.
I love my Wii U.
If I could take my Wii U on the road, sync up to Wi-Fi wherever I was, and still play games from my house, that's what the Wii U should have been, but it wasn't. I can't make
it to my kitchen with that.
Right. So my bedroom is in the corner of the house. I can play in my office, which is the adjoining room. If I go anywhere else on that second floor, I lose my signal, which is crazy to me. We're on the same Wi-Fi. Yep. So if the NX can fix that, I think that would be really cool. I think that'd be really smart for them.
I think it's going to be a really cool system. Honestly, I really think that this is going to put Nintendo back up there with everyone else.
Well, it needs to, because Nintendo...
Because it's going to be more powerful than the PS4 is what they're saying with the specs. But you have, PlayStation Neo, which is going to be a step up from PS4. Which we'll get into that in a later episode, because I really want to have a minor debate with you about
have a chat. Have a chat about it.
We could watch,
chat,
and play
about it. Yeah. Reference. Yeah, I don't know.
That was rough. I'm sorry.
It's alright. Sometimes you have to be cheesy. So for the last couple of weeks, we've been doing Analog Assemble, which is me rather, pretty much wrapping up some of the stuff. We're kind of getting straight through this episode because we've had a really busy week. So I'm actually on the Analog Addiction website right now. So I'm just gonna kind of read you some of the stuff that you can look at if you want to.
Oh, speaking of weeks, because Devin didn't ask about my week and he's rude. I played Dark Souls. That's about it.
What else would you have done? That's why I didn't bother asking you.
I worked until 4:30 and then I came home and played Dark Souls. I forgot one thing. Julie and I made sushi. It was actually quite delicious.
How do you know you're domesticated by Cameron?
Sushi. Made some sushi.
Sashimi.
We had a quesadilla and ate some sushi.
Arigato Honda Samurai.
That's racist.
Is it? I thought I was speaking Japanese. Is that not a thing? Arigato family. Is that not any better? Is that not? Jules is shaking her head. Well, Jules is our guy who good thing we don't make any money because we can't be sued. You can't take what we don't have. So in your face.
Subtle racism.
Well, so Analog Addiction, when we were announcing that, I made a joke, and I welcomed them, and I said, "Good day, mate," and I said, "Throw another shrimp on the Barbie," and Kim instantly said that's racist. But
I think that's my thing now.
The editor-in-chief said it was racist, but in a funny way.
Tastefully racist.
It was tastefully racist. So let's hope that the Suzuki Samurai is also tastefully racist. I looked at our Google Analytics. I'll actually look right now. I'll tell you exactly whether or not this is going to be a problem. The good thing is I'll be able to know pretty quick. Cameron, go ahead and talk to him a little bit while I figure out whether or not this is going to be a problem.
So you want me to vamp a little bit?
Yeah, go ahead, vamp.
You spelled YouTube wrong.
I missed it.
Far.
Hold on.
Well, I mean, subtle racism isn't that bad.
I'm saying talk about anything. Don't compound the problem.
Don't give me the cut. Huh?
Should give you the cut.
Dark Souls. For all you people out there playing Dark Souls, we'll have a little chat session right now. So I don't know, it might be minor spoiler territory. I'm in an area. Well, I just got through the area earlier today. It's the Ithril Dungeon, I think is how you say the word. But there are some kind of witches that have like a peace sign brand, and I am actually afraid of those things. I run away because they take your life bar, and instead of hurting you,
everything in Dark Souls isn't that all take your life bar?
Well, no, not damaging you. It actually takes your max hit points down to like 1. So you just watch your health bar shrink, and I could not figure out what was going on, and I was freaking out and running around screaming, and I was like, and
that's good. That's really good.
That's what they sound like.
That's all right.
And then there's like these little 4-legged things with like baby faces on them that are creepy. It reminds me like the Toy Story baby thingy. You know what I'm talking about? You guys know what I'm talking about. Oh, yeah.
Okay. So, the results are in. 92% of our customer base, America. 7.3% is from Australia, which is where Analog Addiction is based.
That's awesome. I want to go to Australia, so if you guys want to invite me over.
Well, that was the thing. I think it would be cool at some point if we start traveling to different places. So, PAX East just happened. It would have been cool if we could go there.
I went last year.
You did, and it was... You didn't like it?
I freaking loved it.
Oh, okay, cool. But there's Columbus has a big con that happens. New York isn't all that far away. I was talking to Danny about it. There's like 4 really big events that happen each year.
We could go. Let us know what you guys think. But if we go to Colossal Con, I mean it's an anime convention, but it could be a first step. It's in Sandusky. It's at Kalahari.
That sounds like the worst.
It is cosplay, but the cosplay is beach themed.
I heard there's tea time with Deadpool, which sounds good.
At Colossal Con?
Yeah, that's what I heard. That's what Carly, that used to work with us.
Oh, that's why you don't want to go.
So anyway, we only have 0.1%. So I guess one guy once upon a time listened to
Canada. Good day, mate.
Good day.
Is that right?
In Canada? That'd be Australia still. United Kingdom.
We have someone from the UK watching us?
0.1 person from the UK watching us.
0.1 person?
0.1 person from Vietnam.
Wow.
So, 0.1% of you might be offended by Honda Infirmary and Honda and Suzuki.
So you repeat the joke.
If somebody's going to be offended, I want to make sure that they know exactly why they should be.
Make sure you're thoroughly offended.
Thoroughly offended. We don't do anything halfway.
Make sure it hurts.
This stat might not surprise you. 91% of our client base, dudes. Brofest.
Dude. Sorry.
9.4% ladies, though. So that's cool.
9.4% ladies.
I'm pretty sure that's...
One of those is me.
We were going to have a conversation about gender identity, but we're going to not. So let's not do that.
Does love count as that? Because it's love.
Shut up, Cameron. So for all of you guys and gals and a little bit of both that are watching, thank you so much. It's pretty cool.
That's great.
Your support is awesome.
I wouldn't do this if you guys wouldn't watch.
I probably still would.
Well, you're not going to use my house.
No, I'm still going to use your house every Friday or Saturday night around 9:30. I will be here regardless. You can play Dark Souls. I don't care.
I'll scream.
This space is what I need.
I threw a shoe because of Dark Souls.
Yeah.
That's cool. So anyway, back to analogaddiction.org.
Yes.
We're going to do a quick wrap-up of what they've done this week. It's a lot of news. It's actually not that many reviews. So I know Star Fox is coming out. We actually almost got a Let's Play of Mirror's Edge Catalyst, which I was really excited about. But it's region locked, so we in America can't use the code that Editor-in-Chief Jamie got for Australia, which is very frustrating.
We can probably rig something.
That's a
lot of work.
He said try to set up like a network account for Australia. I'm like, no.
We probably should, considering our host
is in Australia. I know. We'll work on that. Maybe watch Chat Play Australia, and then we'll have that. So a couple things that are on the site that you can go watch: analogaddiction.org if you want to check it out. There's an article from Nathan Manning, who's a really good dude. He's talking about how Dark Souls 3 debuts at the top of the UK sales chart. You can swing by the website, check that out. There was an announcement that Batman Arkham HD Collection is coming out this year, so that'll be...
What'd you do?
I hit a button and went to sleep. Batman Arkham Asylum Game of the Year, Batman Arkham City Game of the Year, and then Batman Arkham Knight's already out.
Why is Origins not on there?
Because Origins doesn't count.
That's
because
mean.
WB Montreal, it's a Canada-based game, and it wasn't trash, but it was close. I liked that I had another game that I could play in that Batman world, but it was not the same. It was bad. It was like your mom telling you that she's going to make you new clothes for school. So they're new clothes, but they're handmade, so they're not the same. And then you go to school and everybody makes fun of you. That's what Batman Arkham Origins was. I feel like that was too specific. Too specific.
Is there something you want to get off your chest?
No, let's focus on analogaddiction.org. So anyway, Quantum Break was apparently the biggest selling new Microsoft Studios IP for Xbox One.
I don't know.
I'm surprised because Halo was really big for them.
Well, Halo wasn't big when it first dropped, though.
Halo 5?
That's not a new IP. What did you just say? New Microsoft Studios IP.
Well, what does that
Quantum
mean?
Break. Intellectual property? So it's a new name of something. Like, Halo 5 is the 5th installment of the Halo series.
Okay.
Quantum Break's the 1st installment, so that'd be the new IP.
See, I read that as just new game. Like a new game from Microsoft.
No.
Okay, cool. We'll we'll learn you. We'll teach you some stuff. We'll talk about some stuff. We may tiptoe on the borderlines for racism every once in a while. Watch That Play is all about getting you what you need.
All about that risque.
All about the risque. Star Fox Zero, an animated short launching this week. They're making an animated series about it?
I don't know. News to me.
Well, Jamie Briggs is talking about it, so get to the site and read about it.
Surprise. I might have to read that a little bit.
There's a new trailer for Mafia 3, which actually, have you ever played a Mafia game?
Yes.
Okay.
I like them a lot.
So is it Grand Theft Auto, but you're in the mob?
Yeah, kinda. It's more, the story is better, I think, in the Mafia games than they are in Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto is more satirical in a way, and Mafia is more, Godfather-y.
Well, and that's the thing. We were talking earlier about Scarface and the terribly dubbed TV version of the movie. I love that stuff. Pineapple. I love Goodfellas. I love Scarface. I've never seen... I didn't watch the third Godfather. I watched the first two. Have you seen all three?
I have not.
It is a very, very long trilogy, but they're great Mafia movies. Are really good. Did you watch Analyze This? Or Analyze That?
I feel like I've seen them, but I don't remember
Billy Crystal and Robin De Niro. They're pretty amazing. There's a new launch trailer for Hitman Episode 2, which they're doing... Do you know that they're doing that episodic? Which I wasn't crazy about, and since it's published by Square Enix, I was actually worried that they were going to do that with Final Fantasy 15.
Thank goodness they're not.
They're not.
They're doing it with Final Fantasy 7!
I know.
But it's alright.
It's fine that they tested it with Hitman. I just don't like that they did it. Like, if you're going to give me a game, give me my whole game. Don't telltale it. Just give me my game.
What's cool is you can buy the whole game outright and get it as it comes out, which, I mean, it'll keeps your game, on the charts for a little while, I guess. Right. So if the new episode comes out, you pop back up at the top of the charts, your name's out there longer. So in a business standpoint, it makes sense to me.
Yeah. And a couple last names. Mirror's Edge Catalyst, the release date was actually pushed back. Costa wrote this one. I guess it's pushed back to June 7th. Maybe that's why my code didn't work. Maybe it doesn't have anything to do with the fact that we're American. Maybe they just canceled the code, which that's stupid. That doesn't make sense. Oh. I guess it was supposed to come out May 24th and it got pushed 24th and it got pushed back to June 7th. So I don't know why. I guess it doesn't matter. 21st. It's been a long day, man. Shut up. You leave me alone. And there's a couple other things on the site. If you're interested in Doom, there's some beta impressions here. We do this thing called the AA Roundtable where all the editors come together and they write about a big topic. There's our funniest gaming moments. So this one's like glitches and stuff like that. So if you start a game, stuff. Yeah, I love those. The features are great. Like the roundtables are fantastic. They're one of my favorite things. Our 8th episode is up there, and do you know what Omnibus is?
I don't.
Well, there's a preview on it.
I've been hearing a lot about it. I just need to sit and
look it up, here's what you do, Cameron. You get yourself to analogaddiction.org. You click right there.
ANALOGADDICTION.org.
That's the one.
Oh my gosh.
That's the one. Analogaddiction.org. You go ahead and click on that. You're right there. You're reading. You're learning. You're finding. You're seeking.
Read it to me.
I
think you have to bring up the Microsoft narrator.
You have to download an app for that.
Well, the narrator is automatically on there, so
right.
you just highlight it. And...
Well, you send me an email, and we'll set up a Google Hangout, and I will read you the Omnibus preview. That is a watch, chat, play guarantee. For $20, Cameron will do it topless.
I do anything for $20.
And the man's holding a snake. So we'll wrap up our Analog Assemble. It's a great website. There's a bunch of really good people on there, and if you're into gaming news, it's a really good spot to go and like find some stuff out because the Vision reviews on there. The last episode of Minecraft Story Mode just popped up on the slider, so definitely check it out. So that's that for that. So I think it's time that we should feed your snake.
Hey, what is?
I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. Oh!
She went for it.
She wasn't even messing around.
No, she's got to kill it, even though it's dead already.
Even though it's already dead.
Is that why she's hugging it?
Yeah. You're squeezing life out of it. I think she's got the head sideways, so I might take her a little bit.
That's crazy. She's got her head like pinched.
Oh, she's really trying to kill this one.
How long have you had the snake?
Well, probably 2-3 months now.
Her stupid body's in the way, but I want to move the camera because this isn't cops.
She should straighten out.
There we go. Nice. That's crazy.
Unhinges your jaw.
Snake style. What if you gave her like a full-grown mouse? Would she just not bother?
It depends on the snake. Sometimes they can try to eat it, and if it's too big, they'll actually regurgitate it. Yeah, that's real.
Why didn't you just say puke?
I don't know. Because I wanted to make you uncomfortable. Did it work?
Yeah, that's alright. Yeah. Well, there you go, people. That's a really good shot of a snake with a mouse in its mouth.
She's trying real hard.
We'll watch her eat, and then we'll chat about it, and then, I don't know what we'll do. We'll play with the snake. No, you don't play after they eat. They just want to go sleep.
Getting her real tight.
You can watch her move each side of her mouth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's crazy. Right side.
Now I want everyone watching this to try to eat without using hands.
Just for the eating process, not including the strangle.
I don't know what she's doing. She's like ripping that thing apart.
She's just struggling today.
She's like a can.
I just need a break.
Does it have nostrils?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like a series of nostrils.
Is that why it licks and then rubs its nose?
No.
But it can shoot lightning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, that's cool at least. Because, I mean, why bother? Why would you have it?
Oh.
So thank you for enjoying our snake murder audio commentary. If we're not speaking.
This has been NPR.
This has been NPR.
Well, that's us being sued. Do you hear that now?
Is that? Oh, that was us being sued. NPR means Naked People Radio, so I don't know what they use it as. Do you hear that sound? That's the zippers coming out of that. Naked People Radio. It's like your snake is so ridiculously coiled up.
I don't know why she's like that. She's usually not that coiled up.
She's trying to get a good angle on it.
I don't know how she's going to undo herself to get that thing down her throat.
She's trying to not think about that right.
Snail comes with a lot of money. And he goes to the car dealership to buy a Lamborghini. So he picks out a nice yellow Lamborghini, and the car dealer comes out.
Your head. You're hitting your head. Just rest it.
So do you want to take the car for a test drive? So I hop in the car and go for a test drive and pull back into the lot. And the snail says, well, I'm going to take it, but only on one condition. I want you to take this into your garage and paint big S's on the hood of the car, on both doors, and on the trunk of the car.
Mm-hmm.
Or the back of the car, I guess I should say. And I was like, well, why? I said, just do it. So I bring the car out. It's yellow car, big green S's. And he's like, well, I'll give you the keys to the car, but you gotta tell me why you wanted those S's on that car. So Snail says, well, when I'm out driving around, I just want anyone I pass to say, man, look at that S car go.
What?
It's terrible.
That's the worst.
Little tail.
It's like spaghetti.
It's like spaghetti. It's like she's eating a little tiny snake.
That's pretty crazy. So how long after she eats can you touch her?
2 days.
What?
2 days.
Let her digest it.
Yeah.
Dumb snake.
You can still see the outline of the mouth.
You know what's cool about a fly? It digests its food before it eats it. Because it's efficient.
Look at that tail.
Shout out to Jeff Goldblum for his excellent work in the fly.
My favorite part is when she opens her mouth. Ow. Here comes. Ow.
And all of a sudden it was a cobra.
Ow. Big mouth. What are you doing?
I know she's the worst on camera. Just, man, pick a side. Your frame rate is terrible.
Big mouth.
Yeah, I have the same problem. I can't. They're like,
Cute.
I'll film this one anchor and like she'll slouch and then she'll sit up and then she's all over
There
the
you
place.
go.
Lady, just stay still.
Oh, it's because she's gonna ball and she doesn't know what she's doing. Get that tail.
And she's got her neck sideways.
You gotta get boom boom boom. Gotta get.
What are you doing?
I'm
Struggling.
so tired.
Here comes another big.
Alright guys, well that was our snake feeding. Thank you for joining us on this very strange ending part to watch, chat, play. My name is Devin.
And I'm Cameron.
And that's Lilith. And this is
Jules.
And we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.